Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Hyundai Tucson XRT. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. The refreshed 2025 Tucson continues to build upon its successful sensuous sportiness design identity with a more commanding front and rear appearance, updated lighting, new alloy wheel designs, and a significantly redesigned interior. A plethora of new and enhanced driver comfort, convenience, and safety technologies have also been added. The Tucson lineup offers an incredible array of powertrains and an attractive variety of trims, including outdoor-focused XRT and sporty inline trims. The lineup caters to a wide variety of budgets and lifestyles. You can choose between internal combustion, hybrid, and plug-in hybrid variants. All-wheel drive is offered across the board. The Tucson's closest competition includes the Ford Escape, Nissan Rogue, Honda CR-V, Kia Sportage, and the Toyota RAV4. The Tucson presents an evocative, bold appearance characterized by kinetic, jewel-like surface detailing that ensures its distinct identity in today's crowded SUV marketplace. For 2025, revised exterior styling imbues Tucson with a more planted, substantial look thanks to a new grille, redesigned front and rear bumper fascias, and an updated daytime running light signature. New alloy wheels, anodized aluminum badging, and a 75mm longer rear wiper blade for improved visibility round out these purposeful changes. The front fascia styling enhancements incorporate stronger vertical grille elements for a more rugged, stable appearance. Tucson's iconic daytime running light signature has been simplified from 10 lighting areas to 8 larger units for an even bolder appearance, day or night. The side profile conveys an impression of powerful forward motion. The long hood and level roofline, coupled with a long wheelbase and short overhangs, reflect a ready-for-anything dynamic character. Crisp, geometric angles and edges create a striking contrast between a sleek silhouette and masculine wedge lines. The chrome line beginning from the side mirrors follows the arc of the roofline with increasing width and subtly conveys speed as it reaches the C-pillar. The kinetic design theme carries over to the rear, where the full-width tail lamp incorporates half-concealed triangular shapes that are clearly visible when illuminated, echoing the daytime running light theme in front. In order to achieve the purity of this design theme, the Hyundai logo is elevated and integrated into the glass, and the rear wiper is concealed beneath the rear spoiler. The standard non-hybrid Tucson is offered in 5 trim levels for the 2025 model year, including SE, SEL, SEL Convenience, XRT, and Limited. Base pricing including destination ranges between $30,155 and $40,095. The outdoors-oriented XRT, which starts at $34,465, features exclusive 18-inch wheels, black side cladding with more aggressive wheel arch extensions, black front and rear lower fascias, a dark chrome front and grille, black side window trim, black side mirrors with LED turn signal indicators, LED taillights, and new bridge-type raised roof side rails for added capability and ruggedness. The XRT also receives a standard tow hitch that allows you to pull up to 2,000 pounds. The XRT is not off-road focused, more like off-road inspired. It's available with front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, just like other ICE trims. It looks cool and offers a good balance of standard features and practical amenities. With all-wheel drive and carpeted floor mats, the total MSRP for this example, including destination, is $36,190. The XRT is not offered with a hybrid powertrain. It's also worth noting that, for those of you interested in the sporty inline trim, it's only offered as a hybrid. All Tucson sport alloy wheels, with each trim offering a unique design to distinguish it from the rest of the lineup. Diameters range between 17 and 19 inches. The XRT's wheels have a beadlock-inspired design with machined accents and satin black painted inner portions. Unlike the Santa Fe XRT, the Tucson XRT uses the same 245/60 all-terrain tires as the SEL. All Tucsons feature the same braking setup, consisting of 12.8-inch internally ventilated discs in the front and 12-inch solid discs in the rear. Each disc is paired with a single-piston caliper. 4-wheel, 4-channel, 4-sensor ABS with electronic brake force distribution is standard, along with driver-selectable downhill brake control and hill start assist. The parking brake is electrically operated and features a selectable auto hold feature. The switch to manually toggle it on or off is in the center console. With this setup and all-wheel drive, stopping from 60 miles an hour takes about 120 feet. The brakes performed as you'd expect for the segment, with good pedal feel that's responsive yet progressive with consistent performance after multiple harder stops. As in years past, the Tucson's suspension tuning is less sport and more comfort. It's an all-around, mild-mannered daily driver that's easy to live with. As expected, there's some body roll and pushed hard into corners, but I always thought it was well controlled and predictable. The Tucson's suspension features McPherson struts in front with coil springs, gas shocks, and a stabilizer bar. The rear suspension is a multi-link design that also incorporates gas shocks and a stabilizer bar. All-wheel drive Tucsons benefit from 8.3 inches of ground clearance, which is 0.8 inches more than you get on front-wheel drive models. The Tucson's steering is a motor-driven rack and pinion setup that features a 13.7:1 overall ratio. It offers a well-weighted feel that gives you an appreciable amount of feedback. It takes 2.41 turns to go from lock to lock, and the turning diameter is 38.6 feet. The sporty 3-spoke steering wheel is leather-wrapped on the SEL convenience and above, with thick bolstering up top and down below. It also features a variety of controls in the upper spokes that allow easy access to cruise control, audio, vehicle information, hands-free telephone, and voice commands. The steering wheel is manually adjustable for tilt and reach. On the limited trim, the steering wheel is heated. All Tucsons feature a wide panel display that incorporates 2 screens, one for the instrument cluster, one for the infotainment system. The XRT has the standard setup, which incorporates a 4.2-inch multi-information display, as well as a digital speedometer and tachometer. The SEL Convenience and Limited adopt a more premium setup that offers greater functionality and prettier graphics. While the standard setup can be altered in color, either manually or according to the drive mode, the more premium setup, seen in some of my other recent Hyundai reviews, can be reconfigured in layout and style, from different colors and fonts to traditional or digital readouts for the speedometer and tachometer. It too has a similar driver's information system in the middle that includes things like trip and fuel info, navigation, and driver assistance information. The 2025 Tucson offers a SmartStream 2.5-liter direct-injected and multi-port-injected gasoline engine, as well as available 1.6-liter direct-injected turbocharged hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains. The 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine produces 187 horsepower at 6,100 RPM and 178 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. It's built using aluminum for the block and head and features 4 valves per cylinder, variable valve timing, and a 13:1 compression ratio. This engine is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Performance is not the Tucson's strongest attribute, at least in the standard ICE form. 0 to 60 miles an hour with all-wheel drive takes about 9 seconds. You're not going to find stellar acceleration with its more direct competitors, but the Tucson is one of the least quick offerings. The transmission could also stand some extra refining. Shift responsiveness was not as quick as I would have hoped for, and some changes were a little rough, most noticeably the 1-2 shift, but it was more noticeable when cold. Even though the power figures align with the competition, I feel the transmission holds the Tucson back some. A remap would likely make some appreciable gains. While in drive, you can tip the shifter over to the left to activate Tiptronic shifting. The Limited shares the same steering wheel mounted drive-by-wire selector as the Santa Fe. With it, you also get steering wheel mounted paddle shifters and a different center console design. When it comes to fuel economy, the ICE setup is rated between 25 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway with front-wheel drive, and 24 city, 30 highway with all-wheel drive. During my week of driving this all-wheel drive tester, I averaged around 26 miles per gallon. Regular unleaded fuel is the fuel of choice, and the tank capacity is 14.3 gallons. The hybrid models provide a balanced combination of fun-to-drive performance and excellent economy compared with some competitors' pure efficiency focus. The 2025 Tucson hybrid and plug-in models now offer driver-selectable levels of regenerative braking for improved comfort and control. The hybrid powertrain's 1.6-liter turbocharged gasoline engine produces 178 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, with 231 total hybrid system horsepower and 258 pound-feet total torque thanks to a more powerful 47.7 kilowatt electric motor and a 1.49 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack. The hybrid delivers its abundant power through a specially tuned 6-speed automatic transmission. Plug-in hybrid models feature a high-output 1.6-liter turbocharged direct-injected 4 that's coupled to a 6-speed automatic transmission and a more powerful 72 kilowatt electric motor. Plug-in hybrid total system output is rated at a robust 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. The plug-in hybrid battery is larger than the hybrid pack, offering 13.8 kilowatt-hour of lithium-ion power. Level 2 AC charging takes fewer than 2 hours to recharge the plug-in hybrid's battery using its 72 kilowatt onboard charger. Hybrid and plug-in hybrid models include standard H-Track all-wheel drive to meet the needs of eco-minded buyers seeking enhanced capability in inclement weather and limited traction situations. On the ICE models, all-wheel drive is a $1,500 option on all trims. In the center console, there's a switch for the driver-selectable Normal, Sport, Snow, and, new for 2025, My Drive modes. Moreover, with the new My Drive submenu, a driver-selectable Baby mode on the hybrid and plug-in hybrid helps reduce the sharpness of initial acceleration, smoothing out driver inputs for a gentler acceleration feeling for passengers. It's supposedly to help reduce potential disturbances that may upset infant or pets. Additionally, a new Green Zone drive mode optimizes pure EV mode for use in urban areas with specific eco-focused requirements. The sport settings give the vehicle a more agile feel by sending additional torque to the rear wheels for a sporty, dynamic experience. The Tucson hybrid models feature Hyundai's eMotion technology, which precisely applies electric motor torque control according to dynamic inputs and road conditions to improve cornering performance for heightened driver confidence and even more fun-to-drive dynamics. The 2025 Tucson's interior may feature the biggest upgrades of all, thanks to a more open-feeling design and a higher-tech yet easier-to-use infotainment system. The dash incorporates a redesigned panoramic curved display that integrates an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and an enlarged, hoodless 12.3-inch infotainment display, the latter of which is included on all trims. A redesigned center stack includes the addition of supplementary knobs and switchgear for frequent use driver controls, including audio volume and tuning, along with select HVAC controls for greatly improved ergonomics. The center console, steering wheel, and door panel accents have also been redesigned for both fresh appeal and enhanced usability. A new dashboard tray located above the glove box adds even more storage space for front seat passengers. As I mentioned, premium models have a new shift-by-wire setup that includes a column-mounted gear selector. The change-up liberates more useful space in the center console area versus the console shifter design shown here. The new infotainment system features faster processing speeds, enhanced colors, and sharper graphics, along with more intuitive layouts for improved ease of use. The 15-watt wireless device quick charging pad has also moved to a more convenient driver access position. The XRT's no-nonsense interior is relatively basic, featuring black H-Tex upholstery, debossed XRT logos on the front seat backs, a black headliner, an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with power lumbar, a manually adjustable passenger seat, standard heated front seats, customizable ambient lighting, dual-zone automatic climate control, and more. The Limited adds even fancier amenities, including leather upholstery, more padding, cooled front seats, and acoustic laminated front side windows to reduce interior noise. The interior is quiet and ergonomically friendly, although the quality of materials, at least in this trim, leaves a lot to be desired, especially compared to other competitors I've driven. You have some modest padding on the doors and center armrests, but everything else is plastic. However, overall build quality and fitment is quite good. The Tucson can now make convenient updates to various vehicle systems, including powertrain, safety, multimedia, and mapping systems when equipped with navigation via over-the-air updates. The available integrated memory system includes both power driver seat and outside mirror settings for greater convenience. Front passengers now have access to USB-C data and charging ports with improved 27-watt charging capability. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration are now standard on all Tucson models and trims. The central touchscreen has capacitive touch functionality and a low-glare display that's very responsive. The design of the menus and the layout of the features is straightforward and easy to use. You can swipe and move around very much like a smartphone. Certain menus also allow for split-screen functionality so you can have multiple bits of information shown all at once. What's more, a new 12-inch color head-up display with premium graphics is also available. It can display turn-by-turn directions via CarPlay and Android Auto when equipped with navigation. A newly available fingerprint authentication sensor on the instrument cluster provides a new level of security and convenience. Its biometric authentication can allow the driver to securely start and drive without a smart key. Proximity key entry with push-button start is now standard, while available Digital Key 2 Premium provides convenient key fob-free vehicle access. It allows door locking, unlocking, and engine start, all without needing to take your phone out of your pocket or purse using Bluetooth Low Energy, advanced NFC, and ultra-wideband technologies. It even makes it easy to share temporary keys digitally with family, friends, or clients. In addition, SiriusXM satellite radio is standard, and all Hyundai BlueLink Plus services are now offered complimentary with purchase. With BlueLink Plus key safety and maintenance features such as auto collision assistance, SOS assistance, remote diagnostics, maintenance reminders, over-the-air ECU updates, and convenient vehicle remote features are available with no trial period and for the life of the supporting technology and 4G LTE network. Hyundai Pay, which enables paying for parking and fueling from inside the vehicle, is available, as is a Wi-Fi hotspot that can connect a total of 5 devices at once for full family connectivity. The HVAC system now adds automatic fan ventilation after AC system shutdown to help reduce condensation and odors caused by excessive humidity. The Tucson is available with practically every advanced driver assist feature you can think of. For 2025, it adds forward attention warning, which utilizes an infrared camera mounted on the steering column to help track the driver's eye gauge and monitor attention levels to help ensure safe driving. Available Smart Cruise Control 2 continually assesses driver alertness. If the driver is found to be unresponsive, the system can even help safely bring the vehicle to a stop, activating the hazard lights and the electronic parking brake once the vehicle is stopped. Additionally, rear outboard passenger seatbelts now feature standard pretensioners and load limiters. Airbags include driver and front passenger frontal, driver and front passenger side impact, front and rear side curtain, and rear seat side airbags. The rear seat of the XRT is pretty basic, but it offers a lot of space, adjustability, and good comfort. You can sit up to 3 people, and there's child seat anchors in each position. The middle seat is a little tight if you were trying to sit 3 adults, but it's doable. Each headrest is adjustable vertically, with the middle headrest being more compact for better rearward visibility. If no one is sitting in the middle, there's a padded armrest you can fold down that incorporates 2 cup holders. The limited trim offers additional fancy things like heated outboard rear seats and a panoramic sunroof. The XRT's amenities include bottle holders in the door panels, a single storage pocket behind the passenger seat, adjustable rear console air vents, and 2 USB-C charge ports. Overhead, there's LED illumination, grab handles, and a coat hook on the driver's side. I was really surprised by how much space there was actually back here. Climbing in and out is effortless, although some competitors have wider door openings which make for even easier access, especially with loading up car seats. I'm 5 foot 10 inches. Once inside, I had a ton of head and leg room left over. The backrest is also adjustable. There's levers on the outer bottom cushions that allow you to recline the backrest if you'd like. It leans back quite a bit too, really nice for a long trip. On the Tucson SEL and above, a hands-free smart liftgate with an auto open and adjustable height setting is included as standard equipment. Unlike other hands-free liftgates, you don't have to wave your foot under the rear bumper to activate it. As long as you have the key fob on you, simply walk behind the liftgate and wait a moment for it to recognize you. It'll then beep a few times and open automatically. It's a far more convenient setup, especially when you have your arms full of stuff. A cool feature of the cargo area is the standard dual-level cargo floor, which is only available on the ICE and hybrid models, not the plug-in hybrid. It allows you to reposition the cargo floor to a lower height, effectively giving you some additional height and greater cargo volume behind the rear seat. A temporary spare tire can be found underneath the cargo floor. A retractable cargo cover is available. There's 6 cargo tie-down anchors, a 12-volt power outlet, and an LED cargo area light. Behind the rear seat, you have between 38.7 and 41.2 cubic feet of cargo space, depending on the position of the floor. With the rear seat folded flat, you have a maximum of 74.8 cubic feet of space, or 80.3 cubic feet with the floor lowered. The rear seat can be easily folded down from the rear via convenient pull handles. When lowered, the seat backs will lock in place and create a flat load floor as long as the rear portion is not in its lowered position. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.